Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Blue, Black and My Eyes. It's Christmas Eve, everyone. We're nearly there. We've nearly made it to that day where we're just going to eat our body weight and then watch the Mighty Mags go to Old Trafford and lay the smacketh down. And that's why we're here, of course. Manchester United v Newcastle United. Love a Boxing Day game. Why is it the only one, though? Very, very strange. Right, I'll get through the comments and we'll get Scott in. It looks like Dan hasn't made it tonight. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to all our chatters. Welcome to a preview of Boxing Day clash between Man United and Newcastle. Please like, share, subscribe, hype the show afterwards. That would be a great help to promote the channel. It's free and it's just, no, Dan's made it. And it's just 99p. Donate if you want to in the bottom right-hand corner. We all know why we do it. You all should know by now. There's the link if you want to buy tickets to our amazing night that we've got planned on the 27th of Feb. Click that link. It'll take you to the booking page. £15 per person. It's going to be an amazing night. It really is. Hope to see loads of people that we chat to but never get to see. There we go. Magpie Stew's in the house. How we doing? Gary's in the house as always as well. We're all talking amongst each other, as they always do. Arsenal going for this, I think. I think they will go for it tonight. That's obviously the other quarter-final of the Carabao Cup to be decided. And they will play Chelsea, whoever the winner of that one is. I'm only having a nut roast and a single parsnip for Christmas dinner. No, you're not, Gary. No, you're not. Don't lie to me. 1.12 when you said that. All right. Right, let's bring him in. How are you doing?
Good evening. How are you?
Made it. Yeah, all right. Looking forward to getting my last shift out the way and finally settling down for Christmas. It's going to be fun. Kids are all excited.
I'm tilting my light so that it looks like it's coming right off the front of SJP in the background.
I like it. How are we doing, Scott?
Hey, there's Scott.
Evening, Jen.
Oh man, so we are here, as I said, to discuss the big game on Boxing Day. We'll jump straight into the press conferences. So I've got the key highlights from both press conferences. Bruno Fernandes has picked up a soft tissue injury against Villa. Not expected to miss too many games, but he's going to be missing Boxing Day, which is brilliant. Kubamano is also ruled out with a calf problem. Casemiro returns from suspension, so that bolsters their midfield a little bit. Especially with Amad Diallo, Mazraoui and Brian Mbeumo all missing for the AFCON as well. Basically saying there won't be panic buying in January. Just a bit of a surprise. I think they're in for Semenyo as well. So they're looking to give their fans a festive lift by beating us. It's not happening. Reports indicate that Amorim is open to adapting his preferred 3-4-2-1 formation if key targets like Bournemouth, Semenyo join, showing pragmatism aimed at the challenging period. It's going to be a difficult game for both sides, but the good news come from that press conference is Bruno Fernandes is definitely missing. Now, I know a lot of people think he's crap, and he's really not. You know, he's a player I would definitely take from their team and put him into our team without a shadow of a doubt. So that's a big, big plus, Dan.
Yeah, no, agreed. I think Casemiro is the one that we have to be careful of. You know, he can play well. He can depends on where he's going to be played. I mean, if he gets played in defense, which we've seen him play, you know, before. He's played a center back before. You know, I don't think so either. I'm sure he'll be one of the four in front of that at back three if he sticks with his formation. No, the big thing about him is he's easy to rile up. So yeah, you know, if we're looking for somebody to trouble, that's the one that we need to be looking at. But he can be dangerous from out, you know, like 30 yards.
Set pieces.
You have to be careful of him. Yep.
He's dogged, but again, he's getting old, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's not getting any younger.
He's one of there's Cunha is the one I'm worried about if he plays, which I think he will.
True. Yeah.
Scott, anything to add to that? From
no, Cunha's the one I'm worried about too. He seems to set stuff up for them, gets them going. Like Dan said, rile him up a bit. The Miro, he's got a red card in him.
Oh, definitely.
Well, both of them.
Too much Christmas turkey. And,
so is Bruno, though.
Yeah.
We've got to be careful because we can be wound up as well, can't we?
This is the thing, isn't it? This is the thing, yeah. Especially J7.
Well, I don't think he'll be played, to be fair.
I don't think he'll play either, but yeah.
So what did Eddie have to say? Yep.
Eddie Howe on Man United's opponents. I think they're statistically Man United are strong. They have seen a big improvement in general performance, attacking wise. They have some big threats. They're looking forward to the challenge. And he is right because they have, bolstered their front line, but their back line is still poor. On conceding late goals and holding leads, referring to obviously the Chelsea match recently, the Spurs game, almost blowing the Burnley game. The timing of the goals we conceded is irrelevant. It's more how they're constructed. We want to be the same team throughout the game and not worry about timings. We want to feel like the game is ours, whether it's 1-0, 2-0 lead. It is defending set plays, defending your box we are disappointed with for some of the details. I kind of get what he's saying there, but the ones against Chelsea were a free kick, and then the other one was a pure counter-attack goal. So it wasn't really, a set-piece corner ball going into the box, was it? So,
tactically, that was a failure on Howe's part for playing Cher so far forward.
Yeah, but again, was that the tactics from Eddie Howe? Or was that the players getting too emotional and going out of position? Sometimes the manager can set them up and say, right, this is how we're going to do it. But the players have then got to put that on the pitch, haven't they? And I just think when they scored that second goal, I think that was them trying to kill the game and backfired. Yeah. It's probably the best way to describe it. On the unusual 6-day break between games, that's probably the longest break we've had in a very long time, 6 days. Strange feeling because we've just got into the rhythm of playing and very quickly turning that around and preparing for another game almost straight away. The challenge as we resume training is to pick up the rhythm again. Apparently, Nick Pope has a chance to play, he said. He hasn't trained yet, and we hope he might train today. We'll see how he does. There's no way he's going to start then if he hasn't trained properly. The ligamento one's a strange one, though. It's a difficult one because there's quite a bit of inflammation on Tino. We're waiting to get full calculation. We're hoping it's not serious and all he can resume training quite quickly. But before confirming that, we want to be sure that he's right. We haven't got clarity on that, but hopefully it's good news. So that's a bit of a strange one, isn't it? Because surely all the scans would have been done by now and all the information would have been sorted and, get on your merry way down.
Agreed. I think they're just trying to wrap the lad in cotton wool. I don't think they want to hurry him back. But then you get right now you have all the tabloids talking about other teams coming in for him during the January window. Man City just won't go away for whatever reason. So, I think it's for me. I think it's a little bit of mind games. Keep everybody in the dark so that no one's interested in the lad. That would be fun.
Very true. Very true. Scott, on the next one, Sven Botman is doing well, and we hope to get him back pretty soon. He's not far off a return.
I'd love to see him back soon.
It's cryptic, though, isn't it? Again,
it's very cryptic. I'd love to see him back soon because he's a powerhouse in that defense. Do you know what I mean? And he knows where he has to be at the right times as well. I think with Malik Howe, it's a perfect. Is it the best centre backs we've got? Do you think?
Oh, 100%. If he's fully fit and raring to go, without a shadow of a doubt. But Botman for me. So he played 57% of games since he's been here.
I know.
That's a damning statistic.
Is that a hint that you want to sort of sell him on and look elsewhere, or is it a thing of?
It's a tough one, isn't it?
It is a tough one because we do need players that are going to play as well.
Yeah, but if he goes and excels somewhere else, we'll be thinking we've let another one go. And then what's going to happen if that happens? Everyone's going to jump on it again and go, we've just done another Anderson, we've just done another Minter. Why have we let him go? Do you know what I mean? It's damned if you do, damned if you don't. Yeah.
If somebody comes in with a decent offer, you might go, look, there's got to be somebody else out there that's not as injury prone and that can do the job just as well. I mean, I don't want to see Botman go at all. I like Botman.
As long as it's not Liverpool. Because that's the rumours.
That would be devastating, wouldn't it?
Exactly.
That would be devastating. Yet again, I mean, to be honest with you, I don't even want to deal with Liverpool ever again.
Agreed.
In the transfer window at all. But no, I'd like to keep Botman, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. Confirmed out, Dan Burn, Kieran Trippier, Emil Kraft, and Will Sula. I still think Will Sula is going to be sold. Semenyo is a difficult one to get. He's got a 60 plus £5 million release clause, and there's a lot of clubs in for him who can offer more money than us. So
just before we went on air, I got something in my inbox that said Semenyo prefers Man City.
Yeah, there we go. So I mean, can you blame him?
I know Chelsea's left the race for him.
Yeah, I think Liverpool have as well, because they've got a young lad coming through that they want to have a pathway to the first team, and if Semenyo comes, it kind of blocks it. So they're taking a risk on their youth, which is, I suppose, it's nice to see, especially after them signing two players for 250 million.
Do you guys see that deal getting done in January? I think that's a summer deal, mate.
No, I think it gets done in January because of the release clause. I think the release clause is only open for a certain period in January, and then it's gone. So then you're looking
high profile summer deal to me, but hey.
Yeah, but then if you miss the release clause and there's no release clause in the summer, you could be paying 100 million.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you could be paying 35 million over it.
They'll be looking to hurt Bournemouth.
Yeah, exactly. So it's
like we did with Chris Wood.
Yeah, with Burnley. Yeah. Nick Voldemort's impact, you can see that when he scores, he's got a real good connection with the fans. You can see the crowd are really happy with him. He's happy to embrace the celebrations. It was his best performance for the team, I thought, on Saturday. The second goal in particular was an incredible finish. It was. Let's face it. It was absolutely beautiful. But we want to see Baltimore and Wissa together, don't we, Dan?
We do. Yep. I want to see that 9-10 because I truly believe that it will be more effective having Voltemata as a creator behind Wissa and let him get. He's a poacher. He's the fox in the box. He's the guy that we need running onto those passes, and we saw him do it for Brentford. I would love to see that combination up front.
Yeah. Now with the bookies, they've got Man United favourites to win this game, but they still can't split the teams because you're getting over even money for either team to win it. 39%, 35%, and 26% the draw. So it's a tight one. I tell you what, I mean, we beat Man United last year. Fantastic result. It was 2-1 in the end, wasn't it? I forgot we conceded, didn't we? We should have been 3-0 up though, shouldn't we? Because Tonali hit the post from 6 yards. I still don't know how we missed that.
Yep.
Then we have to go all the way back. I think it was to 2015 when Kabay scored or something like that. When we beat them 1-0. And it was Sissoko who set them up. We let's face it, Dan, we haven't had many cheers at Old Trafford, have we?
No. We have not had many happy returns from Old Trafford. It really is their theater of dreams. Perhaps it's our theater of dreams to get points there. Maybe it's theater of nightmares. We've proven time and time again, and the way that the league has gone so topsy-turvy this season, any team can be beaten on any given Saturday, and in this case, on any given Boxing Day. I still think the performance that we showed in the first half against Chelsea shows that our guys are up for it. That they really want to give the fans a performance. They really want to perform against the supposed top six. I'm here for it. I want to go to Old Trafford and put in a shift. That's what I'm looking for.
I did not know that stat, Scott. It's a good one. That Man United won the most
Just learned
games
it
and we've
tonight.
lost the most. That's a
Wow.
great at that. On the plus side, you get a free water pot for it.
I was staying away from that one, but yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, we'll see a few rats on the in the stadium as well, potentially. The other thing to look at as well, I mean, Man United are 7th. Everyone's thinking, oh yeah, Man United are back. We're 11th. Everyone's saying we're in crisis. But we beat them on Boxing Day and we go level points with them and actually overtake them in 7th because of goal difference. It's crazy, isn't it, Scott, just how tight this league is?
Do you know what it is? I mean, I think a lot of fans on here, no crisis at Newcastle. This is nowhere near crisis at Newcastle. This is a blip. Do you know what I mean? If they want crisis, go back 10, 15 years. That's crisis.
Yeah.
We're going to have seasons like this. We've said this time and time again. Our players came in late, last day of the window. He hasn't had them on the training pitch. And the hierarchy hasn't been there for the past year or so. This season was always going to be transitional. It was always going to be a learning curve.
Yeah.
We're not in crisis. Nowhere near.
No. I mean,
no,
Jesus Christ.
Look at our placement in Champions League. We're in the semifinals of the Carabao Cup. You know, you look at the league
in the Champions League.
We're 5 points out of 6th and 6 points out of whatever. So
3 points off 7th, 5 points off 6th, 6 points off 4th.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with Scott. We are not in crisis. If anything, it's an injury crisis. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, the crisis that I remember were first getting a season ticket and Oscar was in charge. This was before Kevin Keegan took over. Then the crisis of getting Kenny Dalglish in and then getting Graham Souness in and then getting Ruud Gullit in. They were all crises, let's face it.
Yeah.
Then there was the 2 relegations. That's a crisis. This is nowhere near a crisis. No. This is a crisis. This is like this is a first world crisis, not a third world crisis, isn't it? That's probably the best way to look at it. This is like a billionaire losing about 100 million on the stock market and he calls it a crisis. It's like, come on, guys, there's different types of crises. Yeah. This is a blip, like you said. There's not a lot really happening. Eddie was diplomatic regarding January ins and outs. He always is. He'll never tell you what's going on, which is always a great thing, I think. Keep us all guessing. Stop the leaks. And I would love all the leaks to stop. If it stops us from doing shows, then so be it. I'd rather it be, done behind closed doors. Everything signed and deal and done, but you're obviously going to get the Orensteins and the what's that Spanish idiot called again? Fabrizio. You're going to get them leaking loads of stuff through agents, and a lot of it will be crap. That's just the January window for you and the summer window. So get used to it. Our form is almost mirrored, but not mirrored, if you get what I mean. So in the last 5, 2 draws, 1 loss, 1 win, both the same, just in different combinations. Obviously, they're coming off the back of a loss at Villa Park, where Man United actually played really well, Scott. They just got outdone by an unbelievable player in Morgan Rogers.
Yeah, I mean, I watched it and they weren't bad. They weren't bad at all. But I do think if we play with our intensity, tenacity, they are there for the taking for us. I do think that.
That'll give you one thing for Man United as well. They've scored a lot of goals recently. I know 4 against Wolves. A lot of teams have done that, but they scored 4 against Bournemouth. They haven't not scored in the last 4 games. They've always scored. So it's going to be, we're going to have to be at our best to beat them, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. And my thing would be to take a leaf out of the book that we played against Chelsea. Get a goal early. Put them on the back foot. Make them work for it. That's the thing. I just don't know if we'll be able to soak up pressure. I don't think that we want to. I know that we're a counter-attacking side, but I think we have to go for the jugular. I think we have to go straight at them from kickoff. Get 2-3 goals in the first 20 minutes, and then figure out what we're going to do.
I agree with that. And then Robbie's obviously a Man United fan.
Good night, Paul. Happy Christmas to Paul.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to Paul. He's saying there's a lot of individual errors at the back. I mean, if they're making individual errors, they're going to get punished against us because we will put them to the sword with our pace, won't we?
Yeah.
I can't wait. Now, this is the thing that scares me the most, though. Played 160 games. Man United have won 79 of them. We've won 41 of them and drawn 40, which is never really good, is it?
Okay, but considering that for the first 20 years of that stat or whatever, we were playing against Fergie's babies, and they were unbeatable. They were untouchable.
Yeah, so, it's true. But even when it wasn't Fergie, we still didn't get anywhere near them, to be honest with you, apart from that Kabay goal in last season.
Or when the red mist descended upon Roy Keane.
Yeah, that was always at St James's Park, though, mate. Not at Old Trafford. So Newcastle did the league double over Manchester United last season. It was a 2-0 win last year. I thought it was 2-1. I thought we let them back in the game. They've not won consecutive visits to Old Trafford since March 1935. While they last won 3 in a row against the Red Devils in January 1922. So it just shows you it's not just Fergie, mate.
True.
Here's your Boxing Day stat. Manchester United won all 3 of their Premier League Boxing Day games, including Newcastle, with all 3 coming under different managers. 4-3 in 2012, Ferguson, 3-1 in 2014, Van Gaal, and 4-1 in 2019, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. This is the first Boxing Day in Premier League history to see as little as 1 game being played. I still don't understand. I really don't. No. We all love Boxing Day. We love eating our body weight again, starting the day off with a turkey, bacon, cheese, toasty, then washing it down with a beer, sitting in front of the telly, finishing off all the crap chocolates in the celebrations boxes and Quality Street boxes and the Roses boxes, getting all the rubbish ones out that we've left up until Boxing Day and washing them down with a whiskey while watching the football. And now we've got to try and stay awake to watch 1 game.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys, at the Premier League. Well done.
Yeah.
I'm just happy it's us.
I'm not. I'd rather it be the next day. Not at 8:00 at night. Not for our fans. That's the thing that's annoyed me the most, because there's no travel arrangements and stuff like that. So had it been at home, fair enough. And then make them travel from London. But we've got to travel down from the northeast to Manchester with no trains, probably no coaches. People have got to, I don't know how they're going to do it at 8:00 at night, other than bumming lifts
on the way back at 11.
Yeah. Yep. And not getting back in till 2 in the morning.
Right.
So it's a harsh one for me, for fans, that one. It really is. I mean, I just wish, and I know it'll never happen, but all the Newcastle fans should have got together and just said, no one go. Let's make a stance against the Premier League. No away fans at Old Trafford while it's live on TV. That would make a statement. Say the fans have had enough.
True.
So it won't happen, though. I'm looking forward to the Carry On films on ITV3. Brilliant. Baz was only 8 when he did at least 13, and I was thrown up by 6:00 in the evening. So Newcastle United have not won their last 2 away league matches played between Christmas and New Year, beating Leicester on Boxing Day in 2022 and Man United on the 30th of December last year. They've won just 2 of their previous 34 away games being played on Boxing Day and New Year's Eve. This is why I want the game to be changed. We've just got no history on this day whatsoever. Baltimore has scored 7 Premier League goals this season, the only German players to net more often in their debut campaign in this competition. It was Jurgen Klinsmann and Podolski. And Andre Schürrle. Schürrle? Is that how you pronounce his name?
Schürrle. Yep.
So he's in good company. He was Chelsea, wasn't he?
Yep.
Yeah. Eddie Howe has won 7 of his... this one might go in our favour. Has won 7 of his 13 Boxing Day league games as manager. Drawn 3, lost 3. He won all 5 outside of the top flight as Bournemouth and Burnley manager between 2009 and 14. Manchester United have failed to win any of their 7 Premier League games since the 2022-23 campaign without Bruno Fernandes. So there is a lovely stat for us to get on board with. You're missing their key player. they struggled. And you would do, wouldn't you, really, at the end of the day when you're missing a quality player like him.
A Bruno-less team, scrambles.
Yeah, it's like us.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying.
It's exactly the same, isn't it? Now, someone tell me how Anthony Taylor is the referee. He literally can get the bus. He gets the bus to the ground. Yeah. He's that close. I just don't get it.
No.
And this is the one that they were complaining about last night, Martin and Ed, because when they played in the Manchester United derby, the Manchester derby, it was Anthony Taylor, whose whole family had season tickets to Manchester, but he had one to Altrincham, so he was allowed to do it.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Is he due to travel when he's doing it? Because it's Boxing Day?
Possibly. Yeah, because there's no travel. I think all referees have to be able to drive. I think that's part of the stipulation. If they want to be a referee, they have to be able to travel, or someone drives them. Anyway, right, this is the potential Man United team. Again, with the 3-4-2-1 formation. Sesko getting a bit of a run out now because obviously they didn't fancy him near the start of the season. But obviously now when Buemo's not there, Cunha's had to drop back into midfield and they're letting Sesko play the number 9 role. So they still have quality going forward. Mason Mount's coming into his own a little bit this year, Scott. He seems to have improved on his performances.
I watched him the other night and he was dangerous. He was very very good. He was good. So he is definitely one to watch. Agate, one to watch. They've got some players that can hurt us.
Yeah, I was never a fan of Mason Mount, to be honest with you, but those recent games for Man United, he has seemed to improve it.
I wouldn't see him in black and white, but yeah.
And Dan, that back line, I mean, when you've got Gordon, Murphy, Voltemada, Bruno, Tonali, all trying to get through them.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, that's where I'm looking at. The key battle for me is Dalot going to be able to get forward enough if Gordon's really running at them?
Yeah, agreed.
And I think Gordon, I mean, Shaw will probably boss Murphy, to be honest with you. Not going to lie, because Shaw's a very good player.
Yep.
But Merry Christmas to Jules. I hope she's having a good night out.
Indeed.
A work night out or whatever it is. Just a normal night out, it could be. But yeah, I think Murphy might struggle a little bit because I think Drogo and Shaw are quite quick and also very defensive-minded. And Luke Shaw is he is naturally a left-back, so he'd be good in that area if he has to go out and go toe-to-toe with them. But I think the left-hand side is what we should be concentrating on, looking at that team and really getting at them.
Well, and we could see Eddie throw a curveball at him. We could decide he might say, you know what, screw it, we're going to throw Barnes out there.
Possibly,
and that could throw Luke Shaw for a loop. I don't know.
I just think how well Murphy played. I don't think he's going to change the side. So I have gone with the same side. Miley at right back, Ramsey in midfield. I thought Ramsey didn't do anything wrong, but he didn't do anything special in the game, Dan.
Agreed. But he got more minutes in his legs. We've been complaining about spending $40 million on a player that never sees the pitch. Well, he got on the pitch, and like you said, he didn't do anything bad. So long may that continue. He's a good ball carrier. He'll get the ball up the pitch. I just want to see him and Voltemada gel a little bit. See when to make a run, when to make the pass. I mean, we all know that Voltemada is magic at his feet as well. So he needs to be looking for those runs from Gordon and Murphy and Ramsey and Bruno, to make sure that those balls get forward. And he's shown that so far this season.
Yeah. The one thing I'm disappointed with Ramsey so far is that when he does carry the ball, he plays the simple pass. That's the thing that's been frustrating.
Or takes an extra touch and then loses. Yep.
Yeah. That's the thing. He needs to have a bit more confidence in himself to maybe drive into the box with it or slip one down the side to someone or even take a shot. People tell me he's got a decent shot on him, but we've never seen it.
No.
So I really want to see that from him. Scott Miley at right back as well. I mean, he was my man of the. I think Morsi said man of the match last week. He's got a big game in his sleeve again at Old Trafford, I think, because he will have Shaw going down the left-hand side, he will have Drogo going at him, and he will have Cunha having a go at him as well. Yeah. So he will have a lot on his plate on Boxing Day.
He will, but do you know what it is? I think he could. I think he could do a number for us. I really do. The kid's he hasn't put a foot wrong back there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I think he'll do all right. I've got full trust in him. Eddie's got trust in him. He seems to take on a lot of information out of place very quickly for a young lad. As Eddie's pointed out too, you know, that he's taken on a lot of information. So I think he does a number for us. I think he'll be fine.
Yeah,
and he's a unit. He's an absolute unit. So Cunha is not going to have an easy game. You know, Miley's going to make sure that he bosses him around. So it's going to be fun to watch.
It is. It's going to be fun to see how he deals with it, and also see how he does going forward as well. Because I noticed he was playing the role, which I don't blame him because it's his natural role. He was cutting inside into midfield quite a lot against Chelsea, wasn't he? And playing that centre midfield while also trying to get back as cover as right back when he needed to be. So it's interesting, the dynamics, because that's how Eddie Howe likes to play. So it does actually work in his favour a little bit. But obviously it did cost us a goal against, who was it? I can't remember now. Fulham with the header, the goal they scored, the first goal, because Ramsey was out with, Miley was out of position, but so was Murphy not tracking back, and we got caught down that side. So we've just got to be careful. Ramsey deserves more game time, and Gordon was top notch last time. I hope he was. I mean, Gordon probably would have got man of the match if it wasn't for Miley, to be fair.
Agreed.
And I mean, Voldemort was obviously a very close third with his 2 goals as well. So
it's hard not to keep the goal scorer in the running, at least.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll give it to him.
Yeah, you did actually. To be fair,
yes, you did.
Murphy quick balls into the box is key to unlocking goals. It is, and it's how we scored our first goal. But it's also getting players into the box as well. This is the other thing that I'm trying to get with Ramsey. Ramsey's quick enough to be a box-to-box 8 and get into those dangerous areas, as well as Gordon getting in there when Murphy's crossing it, and vice versa. So you need at least 3 or 4 bodies getting into the box to make a cross dangerous. And that's where we've let ourselves down quite a lot this season. I don't know if you guys disagree with that, but I've noticed quite a lot of times, you get the ball in the wing, you cross it in, like for Chelsea's equaliser. There was no one in the middle, no one challenging the goalkeeper. So the goalkeeper stood up and just went, all right, what am I going to do? All right, I'll just ping it downfield.
Yeah.
The rest is over, you know. So you've got, if you're going to cross the ball, you've got to have players in the box. It's as simple as that, because the Gordon cross looked stupid because there was no one in there. Right, we're going to do something a little bit different. That's why we've flown through the rest. We're going to do a mixed 11.
This is going to be fun.
And we're going to do a mixed 11 on what we think the teams are going to be, not what we think with injured players. So we've got the 2 squads. We've had a look at them. We've seen who could be playing. Probably part of the the hip injury didn't help. He's now back to flying fitness, so Gordon will fly. So their goalkeepers, let's discuss both goalkeepers. So obviously there's Ramsdale, who hasn't done bad but hasn't done brilliantly. But the Man United goalkeeper, since he's come in, he has actually been very good.
Agreed.
Agreed.
And would you start him over? So that's Lemons, I think that's how you pronounce it. Lemons. Would you start him over Ramsdale if he was a Newcastle goalkeeper?
Yeah.
Yep. Indeed.
All right, here we go. Lemons. There he is. So he would be our goalkeeper. So left back's a tough one.
I would have Lewis Hall over Luke Shaw.
Yeah.
No doubt in my mind. Yep.
No brainer that one, in it, Dan.
I think. Yep.
I think that's a tough call, to be fair. Now, they don't play a right back. I mean, are we playing 4-3-3 or are we playing 4-2-3-1?
I say we leave it at 4-3-3.
Okay. So they don't really play a right back, and we haven't got a right back. I mean, Dalot is a decent right back.
He is.
So I'm guessing it's Dalot against Miley. I mean, that's a tough call. Isn't it?
Given form right now at right back, see, even Robbie Stones agreed with me.
Robbie, very quickly, who would you put at right back? Would you put Dalot or Miley? Right, Blade, you're just going to name every Newcastle player. I know you
are. as would I, but I'm trying to be pragmatic.
Their players probably maybe don't suit our formation, to be fair.
No. But Dalot has played right back, and when he has played right back, he has not been poor. So I think Dalot deserves a start there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a new segment, to be fair. I don't like Dalot, so I'd say Miley. This is going to look so biased. It really is. Because the centre-backs, I mean...
So you chose Miley.
Well, that's what he said. He's a Man United fan. I'm going to take his word for it.
Fair enough.
Because, again, I don't like any of their defenders, to be fair, because you can't put Luke Shaw as a left centre-back.
No.
Not when you've got Howe or Shaw.
Right. You're right.
So I'm
Yep.
So that reminds me of Kraft, not outstanding, but dependably usually. Yeah, I mean, that's what I thought of him, to be fair. He does like to get forward as well. But this is turning into the Newcastle team, this. So Chow.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Why is it? Oh, I put the I the wrong way around. Is it that way? Yeah, Malik Chow. And then you got to put
I before A.
Yeah. When you're dyslexic, it doesn't work.
I know.
So I mean, we are literally the Newcastle back line, aren't we?
Yep.
So then you've got free to pick in midfield. Now I would have thrown their Bruno straight in it, but obviously he's not playing. So you've got Casemiro, Drogo, Dalot, and we've got Ramsey, Tonali, Bruno. Do any of those Man United players get in front of one of our players or not?
See, we've got one of the best midfields in the league.
Mm-hmm.
That's undoubtedly there. We can't ignore that fact that Tonali, Bruno.
Would Casemiro potentially be the third? Would you throw Casemiro over Ramsey potentially? By the way, I just want to go back to this one very quickly. Miley was being compared to Maldini on Sky Sports, right? It was it was Ali McCoist who said when he was chasing back, I think it was one of the Chelsea players, it was Garnacho. When he was chasing him, he said he looked like Maldini when he was chasing him. He didn't say he played like him. He doesn't say he's going to be the next Maldini. All he said was, in that moment, he reminded them of Maldini. That is it. And everyone's jumped all over it and said, you've got the next Paolo Maldini. It's Miley. No, 100% not. Well, there's a good shout. Actually, would you put... No,
Yep,
actually, I wouldn't put Cunha in this sitting free, though.
No, but Tonali would be the sit. He would be the 6. And Bruno and Cunha would be the 8s.
But if you pick Casemiro, you could put Tonali further forward.
I know. I'm just looking at the front 3, and well,
the front 3, I would have Cunha, Gordon, and Voltemada.
That's what I was going to go with. Yep.
And then I'd have Casemiro, Bruno, and Tonali as the midfield 3.
So we're only going to put 3 Man United players in an 11. So okay. All right.
Pretty much.
No, I was going to say, who's the other one other than Casemiro? Who's the other one in midfield?
Cunha. Oh, you got it. I wouldn't put you got it above any of our Bruno and Tonali. I wouldn't even put Mason Mount above Cunha, and then I'd only put Cunha above Murphy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Cunha makes too many rash challenges for mid. Yeah, he's definitely the forwarder. No Fernandez.
No Fernandez. He's out.
He's out injured. So we're doing a combined 11 that could play on Boxing Day. There we go. It's definitely there from a Man United fan. He agrees as well. My God, this is so biased. Even though we've got a Man United fan agreeing with us as well. If I can't drop Cunha back, it's Bruno, Tonali, and Ramsey. No, I think Casemiro would work really well as the holding midfielder and let Bruno and Tonali go forward personally.
You're all right, mate.
It's difficult.
Right.
This is
so let's do that.
So
let's do that.
All right, here we go. Casemiro. We'll put Bruno on this one. Oh, look at that. They even put that one in front of our Bruno.
Alphabetical. It's alphabetical. That's all.
It should have been on talent.
It should have been on talent, yeah.
And then we've got, Sesko's not getting ahead of Altamado the way he's playing so far this season. And like I said, I would put Cunha. Cunha has played on the right a lot as well.
Yep. And Gordon.
And then after Gordon's performance last week, that's what it would look like. There's our combined 11.
You know?
Oh, man.
Casemiro
Casemiro would struggle to get into our team, to be fair, because if J7 was fully fit, it would be hard to pick Casemiro over J7 because of his legs. Yeah. They're not quite there yet. Cunha would be a good signing. He would work well on the right-hand side, but are we really that far superior to the Man United 11?
On our day, yes.
Yeah, agreed. On our day. Yep.
On our day, yeah.
Yeah. I joined late. Yeah, that's the only reason why, because he's not available. It's a Man United. No, this is a mixed 11. We've done the other one. So these are the potential players that are available for Boxing Day, and this is how we're trying to work it out. So 3 Man U players have made our team, even though we have injuries. Yeah, exactly. Let's face it. If Tino is fit, Miley would probably take Casemiro's place. Yeah.
Can we play Miley twice? Can we pick Miley twice? Absolutely.
It's like, Jesus. It's crazy.
He's up in Le Mans as well. Just to put it out there.
Yeah.
But this is how bad Man United's team is, right? And I try not to be disrespectful, right? But their goalkeeper's averaging 6.75. The defense is 6.54, 6.73, 6.61. The midfield is 6.87, 6.67, 7.03 Casemiro. Then Drogo 6.69. Then the forward three 6.88, 7.02 Cunha, and then Sesko at 6.53. There's only 2 players in green out of the whole 11, and they're 7th in the league.
Yep.
No, we're not doing benches, mate. We'll be here all night. This is just a new little segment we're doing where we do a mixed 11 because it's quite interesting. I'll get you up our stats because I think they'll be interesting. We don't want tomorrow. We want Boxing Day.
True.
There's actually games being played on Christmas Day. Lineups. So for us, we've got 5 players in green compared to their 2 players in green.
Right.
Which are Gordon, Bruno, Tonali, Shaw, and Chow.
There you go.
So, that's what we're sticking with.
Yep.
Wow. I'd have picked Ona's not even in. Where is Ona now? He's in Italy, isn't he, or somewhere?
Is he in Italy?
He's doing very well, though, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's doing all right.
He's doing as well as the Greek is in Spain.
Yeah,
I saw one of his saves today on X, and it was top draw.
Yeah, that was the one that clipped onto the bar, wasn't it? Where you handed it, from. It was against Real Madrid, wasn't it?
Was it just the pace of the Premier League that he couldn't contend with? Was it the physicality of the Premier League that he couldn't contend with?
I just don't think Eddie Howe wanted him as a player at all, and it was forced upon him to do that dodgy deal with Forest. And
I thought we were still talking about Onana. Is what?
Sorry, no, we were talking about our goalkeeper out on loan,
Lacadimus.
Yeah. And then there's obviously Owana, who's, I don't think it was the pace. I just think the shirt was too heavy for him.
Yeah.
Could be. Yep.
And the crowd were right on him straight away, weren't they, really, when you think about it? But there we go. There's our combined 11. Does anybody disagree in the comments? I know Blade's probably going to disagree and say all 11 should be Newcastle players, but there we go. Yes, Flacadimos playing really well. Like I say, that volley save was, I mean, hand it onto the bar was brilliant. But there's our combined 11, guys. I hope you've enjoyed doing that. We'll do that again. I mean, there'll be more conversation around it in the future when we'll play against better teams. It'll be interesting when we play the likes of Burnley, and that'll just be our 11. But
come on, even against Burnley, there'll be one player at Burnley that we'd be interested.
We should have did it again the Magpies a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
again, I mean, we would just literally put our 11 in front of that one. But apart from, I like that Siddiqui they've got. I think he's a very good player. We had him in our team. That would help marshal our midfield a little bit, but I wouldn't put anybody else in, to be fair. And wants to come back. Vladimiros wants to come back. It's crazy. Right, let's have a look, see what this could do to the league table. Like we mentioned, we are 11th for 23 points. Man United are in 7th with 26 points. You know, if we get a 2-0 win, or even a 1-0 win, a 1-0 win puts us equal. It'll put us both on 2 goal difference. So a 2-0 win will put them onto 1 and us onto 3. And that'll put us above them in 7th on goal difference, 1 point behind Sunderland. And I also think it'll put down a massive marker to all those other clubs ahead of us saying we are challenging.
Yep.
You know, just because we're down in 11th at the moment doesn't mean that's our position. We believe in better. We've seen Palace, we've seen Everton now starting to drop. Brighton are struggling to get wins now. They've drawn the last few games in a row. Sunderland have drawn the last few games in a row. You know, Chelsea. I think Liverpool will fly away a little bit now that the rat is injured, because I think he's going to have to put all his trust in Ekiteke. And let's face it, he was looking like the better striker anyway.
Yeah,
I think Chelsea are very indifferent. So I think they're the team to chase down. I think Villa are flown. I really do. And Man City and Arsenal, I think it's a 3-horse race for the Premier League title. And I still think it will be at the end of January. So, yeah, very interesting table. I mean, Palace just seemed... I think this whole managerial talk has maybe got to them a little bit now. You know, because he's not signing a new deal. He's gone in the summer. He could end up at Man United. Do you know what I mean? Which would be quite funny. And Brighton, I just don't know. Brighton are very indifferent at the moment. So, and anyone else you're worried about coming up? Spurs. I mean, Spurs I'm not worried about at all.
No.
I just, watching how far Bournemouth have dropped. I mean, they were in 3rd at one point.
Yeah, they were, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a crazy league, isn't it? Absolutely crazy league. They were literally sitting in 3rd, flying when Semenyo was banging them in, and then he went through a dry patch of about 10 games, and they just went, boop, flew down. I think they've only got, I mean, when they were 3rd, they must have had something like 15, 16 points, didn't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
So they've only picked up potentially 6 or 7 points since then. And it just shows you, if you have a bad run, you are going to drop down quickly. But if you have a good run, look at Villa. Villa had a very poor start to the season. Now they've won 11 out of 12 games. They're in a title race.
But are they? So let's talk about that one for just a minute. Are they not a one-trick pony? But I mean, you take Morgan Rogers out. Are they as dangerous?
They're not as dangerous, but they're still dangerous because you've got Watkins, you've got Matty Cash who likes to hit them from distance, you've got Tillemans who likes to hit them from distance as well. They've got players who can hurt you still. But Morgan Rogers is an unbelievable player.
Yeah. I mean, he gets injured. I wonder how resilient Villa are.
Yeah.
This
is a problem. The squad depth isn't there for them, so it's going to be an interesting period for them now. But if they come out of it by the end of January, still in that touch and distance,
Yep.
You know, top 4 is almost guaranteed, and they're potentially in a title race still.
Yep.
So yeah,
going to be interesting.
It really is. Someone was asking the question before we get to get your score predictions in the chat, because we're coming to that bit. But this little one is there. Who would you take from the past? But let's not go any era. Let's go Mike Ashley and upwards to the current era. Who would you like to see back in a black and white shirt that's not playing for us anymore, who you think will make a difference?
Oh, Johan Kabay.
That's where I was thinking, Scott. Good shout.
I can't think of the striker's name either. We had him on loan from Chelsea.
Remy.
Yes.
Loic Remy.
Yeah.
He was good. But I wouldn't go for a striker because we've got Voltemada and Wissa. So you think about the dynamic of the team now. Who do you think will change our look?
I often wonder what Colaccini would have been like in a better team.
It's a good shout. Especially with all our injuries at the moment. We could do with a centre-back.
Yep.
Mine would be Kabay, though.
Yep.
Or a Tiote.
Oh, well. That's...
From the same team. One of them two. Kabay more because of his output.
That was
Tiote.
a diamond. That was a midfield diamond that was just fantastic to watch.
Yeah.
Because we didn't really play with wingers then. We had Barton, and Nolan. You know, we had Checky behind them.
That was afterwards. That was after we came back up. So we had, when we played with these lot, we had Demba Ba, Cisse, Ben Arthur. Then we had Tiote, Kabay, Gutierrez. And at the back, we had Colaccini, Taylor, Ryan Taylor. Who played left back? Yamat? Was it Yamat?
No.
Oh, he went. He took us down, didn't he?
Where did Andre Yedlin play? Was he right back? Yedlin.
He was right back. Yeah, he played in the Rafa era, though.
Yes.
So this was well before
the Santon.
Yeah, Santon. Yeah, Santon. Yeah. Never seen the Macam in Milan. So there you go. So, Shea Given's a shout, but he wasn't in the. He was in the Ashley era, wasn't he? Because he got sold to Man City. Go on, I'll let you off, Leslie. Another great shout, because what a goalkeeper he was.
Yeah.
Someone's just put, and I almost agreed with him, but we managed to sign quality players back then with zero ambition. Now we have ambition and we can't sign anyone. But I never heard of Kabay. I never heard of Tiote. When we were back then.
Sissoko.
Yeah.
No.
We're like, I think he was an £8 million, £9 million signing. You know, so this shows you, if you have the right scouts in Europe, you can find very good players.
The one that I really liked that, people, we're all, it depends on who you talk to, whether or not. I really liked Johan Gouffran. I really liked Gouffran. I
liked his attitude.
And his mobility and his, sometimes his
quality let him down.
Well, he was kind of like a Murphy, he would have great patches and then he would go absent for a while, but I really liked him because he seemed to get it. He really liked being at Newcastle.
Yeah. Shearer's not in that era, I'm afraid. As much as I would like to say that. Or was Alan Shearer still playing under Ashley?
No,
he wasn't, was he?
No.
So no, unfortunately, it doesn't count. He was about 2 seasons retired, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Something like that.
We got taken over in 2008 by Ashley. Yeah, Shearer retired in 2006.
Yeah, so 2 years. 2 years too short, I'm afraid.
I cannot believe it's been 20 years next year.
I know.
At the end of this season, it will have been 20 years since Alan Shearer retired.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
But it won't be the end of the season either, because he retired after the Sunderland game, didn't he?
Yep.
There was still 4 games to play at that point, wasn't there?
Yeah.
And on top of all that, you think about that. His career was only 18 years.
Yeah, it could have been more if it wasn't for injuries.
Yeah.
You lost 3 years. You lost 3 years. Imagine how many goals you can. I mean, you could easily add on 60 goals to his tally if he had those full 3 years, and that has been very, very generous to the lower end, because some of those seasons he was scoring 30, 35. So because he was in his prime as well. Cisse, yeah, I mean, Cisse now with VAR, it's a tough one. Because a lot of times he was given offside when he wasn't, and there was a lot of times he was offside when there wasn't given. So 6-7.
Oh, you didn't. Oh, you did not.
We got 6.
Well, so okay, just for a minute, think about any of those busts, any of the ones that didn't do well.
Remy Cabella,
right? Cabella, the one that started with
the other one.
Yeah, the other
Govan.
Yep.
Cisco.
Yes.
Cisco. How about Jake? I mean, would you not currently, but I mean James Milner.
No, he got sold, didn't he? And Kevin Keegan didn't want him to be sold.
Right.
See, Orbitan's one that Orbitan I would definitely bollock by as well.
Who was the one that
Albert Luque?
Albert Luque. Who was the Sylvain Marveau? He only played
Marveau.
20 minutes in 6 years?
Yeah.
Don't talk about Chancel
no, that was a
and
different
Bemba.
one. That was a different one, wasn't it? The one who scored against West Ham, the free kick, and then he never.
That was Chancel and Bemba.
Was it? You sure?
No. Sylvain Marveau would play.
He was a midfielder.
He was
Hadara.
Massimo Hadara. Yep.
Yeah, he's the one who scored the free kick against West Ham. He gave away a goal and then scored a free kick, and then we never saw him again.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was under. Ben Arthur was a player. Okay. Do you know what it is? You had to throw him in there. Could you imagine Ben Arthur under Eddie Howe? Would he get the St. Maximum treatment and get sold because he was too flamboyant, or would he fit into the system? I don't know, because of his attitude.
Yep.
Eddie wouldn't.
What a player! Yes, he was. Yeah, we bought him from Man United as well. Ben Arthur against Bolton was superb, and then he did it again in the FA Cup against Blackburn. Literally 5 days later, wasn't it, or something stupid like that?
Oh, what about his first goal against Everton?
Oh, what a screamer!
Rocket. So
when did we get Laurent Robert?
Oh, he was well before. That was Bobby Robson.
That was Bobby Robson.
Yeah. He was quality. What a left foot he had. Right. Predictions, guys. What's the score going to be, Dan?
2-1. I for whatever reason, I just cannot see us not giving up a goal. I would love to keep a clean sheet. I would love to keep it. I would love it. I would love it if we kept a clean sheet. But I just don't see it happening.
I'm going to go 3-2.
Tell Jules that is literally 5 shots she's got to take now that she's on out. You're going 3-2.
I want 3-2 to us. Yeah.
I think my heart could take a 3-2.
I don't think mine either, but I think that's what it's going to be.
It's a 3-2. I hope Man United score their second with the last kick of the game or something like that. Gary's gone 3-1. Good to break down a low block though, Ian. 2-1. Gordon's due one. Gordon is definitely due one.
And not from the penalty spot.
Enough on the penalty spot. Yeah, he's due an open goal. He should have scored that volley against Chelsea. That was the game right there. That still hurts. I honestly think we're going to win, because I think we've got the stronger team going forward and the better back line to what they've got. So I think they're going to let us in too many times. We've got to silence the crowd. We've got to do it early though, and then hope we don't blow a lead. And I think we could repeat last season and actually keep a clean sheet and go 2-0.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going 2-0 for a change. Squeaky 2-0.
I love that.
I would love it. I would love it.
Robbie thinks we're going to win. I'd love it. Love it if we beat them. I want a 3-0 with the one coming in the 5th minute of extra time with 1 minute left. like that. I will try and do a watch along on Boxing Day, guys. It just depends how I'm feeling because it's going to be, a very busy Christmas day. Going to be everywhere, flying around, and there's going to be a lot of food consumed.
We're going to be at the pub because
you're going to be at the pub. Yeah,
noontime game for us.
Yeah.
So
we will be back on the 27th though to review the game. That will definitely happen. So until then, guys, have a great Christmas, Dan, Scott,
and you.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Everyone in the chat as well. Merry Christmas, everyone. I won't say Happy New Year yet because we will be on before New Year. So just have a great Christmas. Eat loads of food. Drink if you want to. Just don't be silly.
Enjoy yourselves.
Exactly. Right. Over and out, guys.